personal introduction. Wow, stampede. You can record a personal introduction. These are all the discussions that I've been in as an instructor, so it'll list all the discussions that are going on. You have a watch list. I've never used that. That's when you're watching other talk groups. You can tag them and follow the conversation. You create a talk group, and then administration is what you use to allow people to come in to certain types of groups that you make. So in my talk group, I've got a bunch of classes here. I've used it for Listening Speaking 5, I've used it for Listening Speaking 4, Listening Speaking 3. I'm going to be putting up something for Reading 3 and one for Grammar 2 coming up here pretty soon. To make a talk group, all you have to do is click on the Start a Talk Group. And this form comes up. It's pretty self-explanatory. Your talk group name is going to be whatever your class is, whatever you want it to be. You select a type of group. Is it a school? Is it a class? Is it a club? Category? Education? The one thing that you want to be careful with is your access membership, your access level. If it's open, anybody in the world can jump into your conversation and be a part of your stream. It's open to anybody that's opened up Voxopop. Restricted is that people can see you around the world, but they can't get in and record. So they can hear what your students are saying as well, but they can't get in and record or say anything unless you give them permission, which was under that administrative tab. Here, it's easier to do it this way because the students have to request your permission to get in, and you just click a button, right? This way, the private one, you have to send out an email to somebody, they click a button, and they're invited. But this way, only the people in your group are allowed to access the information.
Which one do you use?
I use the private. And what I do is I just open up the invitation for the class, and I tell the students, come up and type in your email. I send it to them, they know they're going to get an email message, they click the green button, and they're automatically a member.
But make the students use their HCC email? Or
I
does it not matter for them?
to. I don't see the email addresses, so they could be using it,
Okay.
they could not be using it. I do require that when they sign up, they use their first name, their last initial, and HCC. So that I know who it is. The first semester I used it, I was getting like Mommy 483, and I had no idea who Mommy 483 was. Yeah, it was fun. The students can put up their own pictures. Oh, you can put up, I'm sorry, you can put up your own picture here if you want to, or you can just not have an image at all. I have a separate one because I like pictures. The only other, here in the description, I just say it's Listening Speaking 3. This is what the class is for. Under Rules of Conduct, I write all HCC and syllabus rules apply within this classroom, within this website. Then you add discussion zones. Now you could just have a long stream of individual presentations, but it gets really hard to manage. If you want to give assignments, you need to create rooms for those assignments beforehand. So here, if you think you're going to give 10 assignments on Voxopop, create 15. Okay? Because if you don't create enough, you cannot go back and add. The teachers are begging for this option to be changed. They still haven't done it. I don't think they'll do it until they start charging for it. Right now it's free. So, and you don't see any advertising on it whatsoever. So this isn't going to be free forever. Once you've made all those decisions, you create a talk group and boom, it pops up on your website. So let me show you the one that I'm using now. So what I simply did was, you can tell I knew what I was going to be doing for the first two, and then the rest, not so much. I had the students on the first day do a personal introduction so I could go on and assess, are they really in the right class? Are they where they should be? Then there was the Dieter presentation, and I just created these different sites so that I knew I wanted at least X number, and hopefully I'll fill them all up. It's very easy to record. All you need to do is click on the assignment. Oh, I already did week 9, sorry. Week 10. As a matter of fact, this will help me with my job.
For next week.
For next week. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to record. So you're going to record a new discussion. You enter. Yes. You have to have Flash to be able to run this program. So if you don't have to have Flash, it automatically asks you to download it. If you have students that use Mac, they have an alternative recording tool here at the bottom. So my discussion title will be, what's the assignment? Giving directions. I would record my voice, so you click here, and you know you're recording if you see a blue spike here. It's not recording me, so you're not seeing that blue spike. You can stop it, you can play it and listen to it, do whatever you want, see if you like it. When you're ready, you save the message.
Can you play it back?
Absolutely.
Before you save it?
Mhm.
Because I think it's happened once that students would want to play it back and then it would delete everything.
Sometimes, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the
So I
problem
always
with
tell
using
them
the
to
web.
save first before they play it back. But, okay.
But but then it saves multiple
I know. I have
tries.
multiple.
I just tell them, oh wow, that stinks, you're going to have to record it again. One of the things is I tell them, don't do this while you're using Wi-Fi. Because the signal's too choppy, and I found that students will get halfway through saving the message, and it'll freeze. So I say use a computer. Cindy has a good suggestion on telling your students you actually need a microphone to record.
Yes, that was the problem.
You
He stood there with his earbuds going,
why it's not working? You have at home?
As long as it's plugged in, with a cable. You can use Wi-Fi, but it's a gamble.
No, I'm saying about, asking about microphone. So
Oh, the
you
one
have to-
plugged into the, yeah, you can do either.
Yeah,
I use my built-in microphone on here, that's the easiest.
also, can you please play, maybe an example of?
Yeah, we're coming up to that, absolutely. So,
One thing I was thinking about in terms of practicing, like if you want them to practice, and if it doesn't work on me, because you could use that to have them practice, right? And then when they're happy, they press save. Otherwise, they can press play. But using Audacity, I don't know if you all are familiar with Audacity. It's just kind of like you have a boom box that you can use. It's literally just on the computer. Students can play and listen to themselves while they get comfortable, and then they can go on here when they're more officially ready to record.
The advantage of using Voxopop over Audacity, because I use Audacity for some things, but the files are too huge in Audacity, and so the few times that I tried to do it, they were not able to load the files. Because you have to save it as save it as an MP3, and then you have to use a different software to convert it.
Yeah.
So with Voxopop, all you have to do is
Yeah.
there should also be under your control panel, there should be a built-in microphone on each computer, and you can record yourself there. Isn't that the way you do it, Barbara? Yeah.
On the lab, I even have